Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Rudy Gay is out there with Collison, and it's Brooks in at the small forward. Shot clock at 5. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And now Bryant pushing it up.
Oh, man, what a play. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Deflects the pass. Here's Cousins. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname. Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Lynn against Collison. Bryant drives in. Back to Lynn. Bryant has the open look. Davis, the pass to Bryant. Back to Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Davis has got his first basket.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. Top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He has some huge nights.
Shots good by Gay.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Randall with a screen for Lynn. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Fires it up. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Young. Kobe's got his second bucket. And Young, a good ball handler. He can get his shot whenever he wants.
And that's often, Kevin. Don't expect a lot of assists from him. This is a guy who, when he touches the ball, it's going up.
The Lakers in the lead. Outside, Lynn. The feed to Randall. Stolen by Landry. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Now here's Randall. Floats one. Landry grabs the miss. Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Collison kicks to Brooks. Now the pass to Cousins. Puts up the baby hook. That doesn't go either for Cousins. Here's Young. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside, Lynn. Here's Randall. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Carl Landry.
Well, Julius Randle, drafted out of Kentucky after one season. He fits that classic power forward mold. 6'9", strong, physical, great rebounder, and scores with his back to the basket.
The first free throw is good. And Randall, regarded as a good outside shooter in high school, didn't really show that, though, at Kentucky.
And I think he wants to show that he can be a floor spacer at the NBA level, but it may take some time. That would really help him offensively because he is a tad undersized at the power forward spot. So being able to shoot it from the perimeter will go a long way in his development.
The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams have worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Randall with a screen for Bryant. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Collison kicks to Brooks. Landry a screen on Young. That's good from Gay on the assist by Brooks. 8 points for Rudy Gay.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market. It's one of the top 2 markets in the country, and it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. Worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Collison kicks to Landry. There's the dish to Cousins. Gay passes to Brooks. He feeds it to Cousins. 4 on the clock. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Gay in the corner. Kings moving the ball around. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right
Yeah.
there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Lynn dishes to Davis. Pass to Randall. Feeds it to Kobe. Davis inside. Cousins is there. And Young, here we go. Passes it to Lynn. Second shot opportunity. Randall no good.
You gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Here's Cousins. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, it's been something that a lot of people anticipated in the NBA, and they've been waiting for it to happen. And some teams have been fearing that it would happen, but last season, Cousins became the center that the Kings hoped he would be when they drafted him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. With Cousins, there always seems, Steve, to be some mental hurdles with him, as well as not being as efficient as you would have hoped to see. But as you said last season, you know, it kind of came together.
It did. I mean, the talent has always been there for him. Just remember how young he is. And so as he continues to grow and develop and mature, he's got a chance to be an elite center in this league. And I thought last year he took a big step forward.
Changes for Sacramento. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Landry. Stauskas comes in for Marshawn Brooks. And McLemore subbed in for Rudy Gay. And he can't hit the second.
Well, great season for DeMarcus Cousins last year, and an interesting story. His owner asked his countrymen to stuff the ballot box for Cousins so that he could be in the starting 5 of the All-Star game. Didn't quite work out, but he still had a terrific campaign.
Randall. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Pass to McLemore. Shoots. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Clark, for DeMarcus Cousins, he came up short in the voting, still waiting for his first All-Star appearance after he wasn't selected as a reserve either.
Well, Kevin, with the strides he made last year and the way he's found areas to improve in each summer, you have to think it won't be long, just a matter of time before he gets that All-Star. Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's McLemore outside.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so, too, Clark.
Outside, Lynn. At the elbow, Randall. Here's Davis, and that one's good. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And there's the pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Stauskas. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Stauskas has got his first basket.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Dishes to Young. Shoots from the elbow. He squares up and sinks it.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for the Kings. Ray McCallum comes in for Darren Collison. So it's the Lakers now. The Kings getting the bucket. Hill kicks to Boozer. Pick up by Hill. Here's Russell. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Here's McCallum to the wing right side. Pass to Stauskas. From 12 feet out. Here's Thompson. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight